Hello, hello, hello. Anybody there? Can you hear me? Hello, sir. You sexy bastard. Nice. Oh shit. Oh, I did a chip, like a 24-foot chip, and made it in the hole.
Welcome, everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time to kick off the finale of the Bluff Championship. I'm Luke Elvey, glad to have you back with us. Oh, I love final rounds, Rich, not only because we get to go by the end of the day,
Look at the lead I have.
this player is in contention to win.
Even with this massive lead, there is no lead large enough, I have to say. It's a very uncomfortable situation because there's only one place to go, and that's down. So this player has got to be aware of that, go out and try and play as rock solid the first 3 or 4 holes as humanly possible to continue that lead.
Let's see what's happening out at the 15th.
My big
He's been playing beautifully all tournament. Got quite a healthy advantage. Let's see if he gets the job done.
I switched where I went live to on my.
Just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Playing from around 230 yards.
Yeah, going for it in 2. Okay. He wants to win.
Nope.
Setting up for his third shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? 11 feet to the cup.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to break to the right.
A little bit more.
That is a great birdie putt.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
Sitting at minus 14 now for the event. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Get excited. This could go in. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Holding steady in first place after that one. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Time for the second shot at the 17th. This would be a great up and down from this spot. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Big pass over coming up for this fella. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
Ryan, you don't stand a chance. Fuck you, Ryan.
Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Second shot here at the 18th.
Shot that turd up out of the ground.
And he's hit that inside the range.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
It's all come down to this. A putt for the title.
Sounds
Good
so
stuff
good.
today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
And what a feeling that is.
to
As
my
the putt
coach.
goes down, it's a championship victory.
If one is good, two is twice as nice, isn't it? 2 wins on the season for this player. Awesome stuff.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
It's just one of these wins where you just want to sit back and just soak it all in and enjoy it.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.
My second trophy. I'm so happy. Okay, cool. I don't know what any of this shit does, but cool. What do I want? Do I want a hat? Do I want more people? Do I want 12? What the fuck is this? You know what? I'll take the people. Yeah, I know, right? I don't even know what the fuck to do with them, but sure. Hey, hope you're doing well after the tournament. There's some media buzz, and they are interested in chatting with you for an interview. Let's interview. Let's do some Oonga Boonga. Stars align. You are correct, Ricky Bobby. Yes, that is me. I don't know what to do with my hands. I really don't. I don't know what to do with my hands. All I know is that I'm sexy, and thanks to my coach and my cougar wife, I wouldn't know what to do with everything, but I'm glad. I'm glad everybody could partake in the. Oh shit! I got messages. Fuck. Yeah, I fucked that speech up. Anyway, I'm the greatest. Hello Pro as most trusted brand in golf footwear. We are proud to keep players comfortable and confident. We thank you that your talent and focus on. No, I'm okay. Review. What do I get? 'Cause I don't give a shit. No, no, I'm good. I will decline. Sorry, but anyway. Oh my gosh. Dear Pro, you recently entered in the PGA Tour has sparked massive interest worldwide. We'd like to invite you to the studio interview to talk about your experience, insight, and aspirations. This interview will be a fantastic platform to share your story. I accept. Yeah, I don't. Okay, listen, my dude already looks weird enough, but none of that shit looked cool. When Nike comes along, yeah, I'll take that. Congratulations on making it to the PGA Tour. How do you feel when you received the PGA Tour card? It felt surreal, like a dream came true. I was incredibly grateful for the opportunity. the followers I need. Guess who's a big cheese in the FedEx Cup standings? That's right, it's you. So proud of you. Keep the momentum going. Thanks. Feels pretty good to be the big cheese. It's a dream come true. I'll make sure to keep my finger, keep this fire burning. Mr. Followers. Give me the followers. That's all I'm doing for is clout. I'm gonna start using. I'm just gonna get weird now. It's gonna get real weird. I'm gonna start using baby oil. Let's check the outfit. Let's check the fits. What kind of fits do I get? Yeah, that's who pays for the game. Yep. That's it. What else? Listen, I'm the greatest golfer known to man. Now, how do I get anything else? Like, okay, well, that's just stupid. Okay, anyway. Let me see my golf bag. What do I got in my golf bag? Fuck it, nothing. Oh, I gotta buy those thingies. Yep, that's right. Whatever. I doesn't care. Actually, you know what? Fuck that. I need the ball. I need the ball. I need the ball. Where's the ball? I need the ball. Where's the ball? I need the ball. I need the ball. Give me the balls. Give me the balls. Upgrade the balls. Let me try the balls. Let me see how this goes. No. Come on, go back. Jesus Christ. I don't have enough for that. What I do got enough for is dipping these balls in your mouth. I'm good. I'm just gonna forever be here. Just gonna, stretch my legs out because, this is what champions do. Sponsors. I want that ball. So is the goal here to fill up all the tiers and then move on? Like, that's the only thing that I don't understand. Okay, never mind. I understand now. Little pee in the brainy poo. Enough of the fucking around. It's time to get Huey. I'm going in. Gonna show these dunks how it's done. Actually. I don't know what any of this is.
Baby, gone in the wind, and I hope we can meet again way before the end.
Dude, stop it.
Made a mistake last night. Maybe I can make it right.
I don't even give a fuck about training.
Closer, baby.
I need to fucking train. I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Son of a bitch. Fucking Ricky Bobby confidence right here, motherfucker. You don't even know. You don't even know. You don't even know. You don't even know. I got Cougar, got Lewis, and
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The opening round of the Daybreak Classic is on now. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey, thrilled to have you with us here. I've got Rich Bean beside me in the booth, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Well, it's been a thrilling week. Let's get to the coverage now.
I am murdering every single one of these people.
We head down to the 8th hole now. As we settle in to follow our featured player, there's a rumour that this rookie on tour has started up some kind of rivalry with someone else. Henny Koyak is on the ground. Henny, do you have any more information for us?
I am astounded that this featured player wants to take down none other than Tom Kim. He is one of the bright young stars on tour, big bubbly personality, but the talent is top tier. And, well, there is no better way to build your confidence than if you can possibly take down Tom Kim.
Oh, we always love to get the gossip on the ins and outs of players and their rivalries. Henny, thanks for that information. We'll be keeping an eye on this one closely. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
I don't know that far. Okay, that's a little bit further down.
Ooh. This here for a share of second on the leaderboard. And that's a masterstroke. It not only improves their position in the field, but they're now ahead of their rival. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. Chance to get one under the card with this putt. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is testing. A big right to left slope.
Sorry. That's tough. Killing me. I can feel those judging eyes. You don't know the kind of hell I've been in.
7-footer right here.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. The back nine at Pinehurst, number 2, starts at the par 5, Rich.
Straightaway par 5, Luke. Most players not able to reach in 2. Second shot, you must lay up to a really good number where you can maximize spin with your wedges in order to control the spin for your third and hopefully get it close and make a birdie.
Oh, well played. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. And he's down there. You got to read.
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship. A par putt awaits. Will Zalatoris currently occupies top spot in this tournament.
I got it.
On the 12th tee, the par 4. Again, it's not length, it's accuracy.
Most definitely. Fairway does pinch in there just a little bit, so players are going to have to decide whether to take driver or just a fairway metal. Second shot, again, to a green that is raised up above you, floats away on all sides of it, but this is a more realistic birdie opportunity.
That's tidy.
We all firm in the firm.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Okay, let's get back to the action.
Oh, fuck you. You made it, you bitch. Fuck you. Okay?
And a chance to move into a tie for second here. And as we update the standings, our featured player continues to impress just behind Will Zalatoris. The 12th hole, Rich, stop me if you heard this, the par 4 that ends up with a crowned or domed green.
That's exactly what Pinehurst gives you every single hole, it seems like. A decision must be made off the tee. However, take the driver and hit it past an area or lay it back. However, the second shot is a little bit kinder green, it must be said. Birdie is actually an opportunity.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Shocking. A missed green in regulation.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. That's the right pace. This should drop. That is classy. What a wonderful chip. That'll help make a big move.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Looking ahead now, and this player is currently tied for first in the standings alongside Will Zalatoris.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Will, I'm coming for you. You don't get away with smacking Will.
And as this round comes to an end, he's finished tied for top spot. Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elby, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
Welcome in, guys. Playing some PGA Tour. Crashes this game, so don't expect a lot. I will try to entertain you as much as possible. You can either call me Grant.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Time now for the second round of the Daybreak Classic. Luke Elby here, pleased to have your company once again. As we begin our day, our featured player is tied first place. Let's see how he deals with the pressure.
Fuck you, Tom Kim.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice.
We're going down to the third hole now. He's looking to break out of a tie for first and take solo possession of the lead. That was pummeled. Great drive. Second shot here on the third.
No, he ain't getting my fucking baby oil. Fuck this shit. That's mine. I worked hard for that shit. You can't have my baby oil. It's my baby oil. I'm gonna make him dishonor his family.
Well, after watching that, Tom Kim's thinking to himself, I better up my game here.
Yes.
4 feet to the cup.
Man coming after your ass, buddy.
Good effort, just missing the birdie there. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Sitting at -2 for the event. And now onto the par 4 fourth hole.
Your tee shot threw a little bit of shoot there. Fairway cambers from left to right. Next shot, straight back up the hill. You got a little bit of room out to the right-hand side that you can use to bank your golf ball off of and get it back on the green. This is a daunting prospect of a hole.
This ball's found its way into the stand. Penny, how's it lying?
He's going to need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sandwich is good enough to get this out.
That's a smart option. Back into the fairway.
Chip it.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here. With our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
I think this putt's going left to right.
I missed 2, and y'all want to talk shit. Like, I ain't just put in all this work being a 6'6" fucking giant. You know how much work this is?
This one started out on a good line. That limits the damage. Before we head to the next hole, we'll take a look at the leaderboard, and it's Willie Z on top. We've arrived now at the par 5 fifth hole. That was wonderfully done. Will Zalatoris is someone that everyone attached themselves to very quickly. He made that explosive start to his professional career. He's already ridden some serious back injury issues, but he shows a lot of heart and character, doesn't he? Because he's fought back very quickly.
He has. He's one of those players that he's silly talented, isn't he? The ball striking is absolutely amazing. You know, we've talked a little bit about his putting a little bit, but he gets past all of that, doesn't he? He just gets the job done time and time again. And I think that's what's going to be his legacy, is that he's out there, he's going to be a grinder, he's not going to go anywhere. You know, when you go head-to-head, you're going to have your hands full. He's just one of these all-around really, really solid players in the game. And I love the way he goes about his business.
Better love the way I go about my business, motherfuckers. I'm doing it for you. That's way.
That's a nice putt. He'll take that. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Quality shot, that one. This is his second shot. He's currently tied for the lead.
Fuck! Too much of a bounce. Close enough. Stop it. Stop it. Wait for a shot. You fucking right. And I'm last right now. I don't fucking like it.
Now, long range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? John, have you got a good read on this one?
This one pretty much looks like it's going right to left.
to be a big putt to make. The birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
And after that, he'll drop to 1 under par.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
We've arrived now at the 7th, and the par 4.
Yeah, dog leg from left to right. The longer the hitter, the more of that dog leg they will cut off, reducing the hole in size, which will be helpful because you get to go into this raised green with such a short iron.
That's disappointing.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Yep. This would be a great up and down.
Fucking you son of a bitch, stay!
Time to catch up with that fabulous Korean, Tom Kim. Let's get back to it, shall we?
You're not even that good.
This is a bogey putt coming up. And it's Will Zalatoris in top spot.
I can't believe I'm even right now. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah, Rich, that was a nerve-wracking day. It was tense, wasn't it? Drama-filled and a tight lead to end it.
Tell you what, Luke, there could be massive fireworks tomorrow. This player, slender lead. Are they going to be able to get a good night's sleep tonight? I'm not so sure.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
I'm getting paid minimum wage, like way below minimum wage. But it still makes me a professional because I'm getting paid. I am the influencer. No, not right now. No, I can't feel my legs. I'm on visible fire right now.
Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Time now for the 3rd round of the Daybreak Classic. It's set to begin. Luke Elvey here alongside my mate Rich Beam in the booth. It's always delightful to have you with us. Rich, our featured player leads this event, but not by much.
You're always excited about having the lead out there, and he's no different. He just has to go out there and continue doing what he's done so well already. It'll be fun to watch.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
Not being fucking trash. That's what I need. Okay, cool. I can
Time for the second shot here at the 4. may not have enough club to reach the green here.
No? Okay. I don't. Ball stuck.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Very crafty, that shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. Here we have a par 5. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. That was absolutely murdered. Taking on this approach now from a pretty similar spot.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Maybe going for the green, are we? Much easier when you roll like that, isn't it? Well, what a start. This is impressive.
That is sending the rest of the field a message right there.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Again, runoff areas both left and right into some pretty deep bunkers. Finding the green in regulation is going to be key.
Time to step into the bunker now. He's standing over his third shot. Currently leading by 2. Well, that's a golf shot. He'll be happy with that one. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. They've now arrived at the par 4-7.
Yeah, dog leg from left to right. The longer the hitter, the more of that dog leg they will cut off, reducing the hole in size, which will be helpful because you get to go into this raised green with such a short iron.
Setting up for this one in the second cut.
Made bogey here yesterday and looking like more of the same today.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. 14 feet to the cup. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
What a putt that was. And with that, he moves to 1 under par. As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. We've reached the 8th hole.
Only the longest hitters are going to be able to find this green in 2, but if they want to keep it on this green, they're going to need a little bit of luck here because this green, no bunker surrounding it, but there are very few flat spots around it. If you want to make birdie, you better have a keen short game.
Oh, that was pure. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Going with the 7. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
A good look at a birdie here. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? As we head to the next tee, he leads by 2 shots. So another impressive display on top of the leaderboard, though, Rich, is plenty to play for.
Yes, you always want to be in first place going into the final round. In saying that, it can be uncomfortable as well. We'll have to see how this player tomorrow handles the pressure.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Good damn it. We are having chicken nachos for dinner. Well, shredded chicken nachos.
Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Let's find out who will win the Daybreak Classic. I'm Luke Elby with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Well, Richie's played really nicely and managed to build up a lead going to the final round, which is great, but it's only a small one. This is going to be very interesting.
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
Let's catch up with action out of the 13th. It's been some impressive play to date, but the question remains, will he defend that lead heading down the stretch? Sitting at one under the card. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Okay, let's head to the next. And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. Here we have a long par 4. Going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Lay it back short of that fairway bunker with 3-wood or take it on with driver. If you take it on with driver, the second shot becomes much easier, and now a birdie opportunity really presents itself. Laying back with a 3-wood, find the center of the green, 2-putt, and get out of here.
That tee shot looks pretty good. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. He's got a 2-stroke buffer.
Wonderfully played, fought against the wind.
9 feet to the cup.
A little birdie look in here.
And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here. And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament. Hole number 15 is a par 3.
Visually, probably the most challenging shot players will see all week long. There's just a wall of grass, and none of it is flat right in front of you. You don't see the flat portion of the green necessarily. You just see the runoff areas, and usually your golf ball is in one of those. This is so difficult from a visual perspective.
It's Tippy going with the 6-iron. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. An opportunity for a birdie here. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Well, the putt starts straight enough, but as it gets towards that hole, it should take a turn to the right.
Well, that one's come off the blade with intent. Has it got enough pace?
You rotten thing!
And that's for par.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Standing over his second shot. Going with the 6-iron here. Always frustrated by missing a green.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Didn't that look good for a long time? And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This is huge for momentum. Got to try and hold this. This for par.
and maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Welcome to the par 3 17th hole.
I cannot look at the 17th hole and not think about the shot that Payne Stewart hit in there back in 1999. It was just glorious. And when you stand on that tee on 17, that's the only image that you want to have. Payne Stewart swinging, balancing, finishing it. Oh, it was artistry at its best.
Wow, what happened there?
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of. A par putt on the table. Now, 5 shots up after that hole. This hole is a long par 4.
Blind tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. Second shot, up the hill slightly, but do not miss it too far right, or you'll find a low area for your second. Anything missing up to the left-hand side could kick back onto the green, and dare I say, finish with a birdie.
Okay. I didn't see that from the rough.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. John, have you got a read on this one?
It's hard to tell. It might be a little bit of a break to the right.
Well, Rich, they say winning becomes a habit, and this player's certainly making a habit of it.
What a performance all week long, Luke. Well-deserved, hard-earned victory for this player. Great job.
But Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that caliber and to win the event, what a performance.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie.
Fuck that motherfucker.
Ever have doubted them.
Fuck
There was
him.
some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
We're gonna spike his
Well,
head
that just about concludes
on a
our
spike.
coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Bean, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
Didn't win it by as much as I wanted to, but I don't care. That dude is garbage, just straight trash. And I'm the fucking trash man. Yeah, that's right. It's Daddy's Classic. You know what? I'll take these. I like that. Now we gotta do interviews. Hey, wanted to check in and see if you'd be interested in doing a quick TD Hello? How do I just got clubs. How do I change them? I got a whole set, apparently.
Know how
How's the ribs coming along, sis? No big deal.
So, you just started using LinkedIn Premium. Now what? Well, on your premium company page, you noticed around 7.5 times more page engagement and 5 times more page views. Well done. And now, new clients are messaging you. All because you're using LinkedIn
I'm gonna go
Premium,
take a break
which
real
helps
quick.
you get the business growth
My
you
pupper
want.
needs to go out,
Think
so
big, small
y'all
business.
hang out, chill
Think
out.
big. Start your free trial at linkedin.com/premium small business. That's linkedin.com/premium small business.
So, yeah, this is an intervention. We're pretty concerned about your yawning.
Yeah, you yawned at the bachelor party, dude.
You fell asleep during that meteor shower. Quit yawning through life. Come experience true awe and wonder at Flyover, the immersive flying theater experience across from Park MGM on the Strip, where you'll soar through the world's most epic places, because life should be filled with more awe and less yawns.
The doctor's office that accidentally mixed up your files has your social security number. The power company that mistakenly cut your service has your payment info. And the hotel that lost your reservation has your passport number. You need LifeLock because your personal info is in endless places that can expose you to identity thieves. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points every second. If your identity is stolen, we'll fix it, guaranteed or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year at LifeLock.com/Spotify. Terms apply.
At Kroger, we've lowered prices on over 1,000 items across our stores, so you can keep your family moving forward while staying on budget. From weekday meal solutions to weekend entertaining essentials, Kroger's got what your family's craving, all at lower prices so you can get even more for your money. Shop in-store or online at Kroger today. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
When evaluating potential hires for your small business, it's essential you look beyond resumes. Sure, a candidate may appear impressive on paper, but understanding the person is crucial. LinkedIn, the world's largest professional network, provides a complete view of your candidate's skills, experiences, and interests. With LinkedIn's up-to-date data, you can be confident that you really know who you're hiring. Post your free job at linkedin.com/qualify. That's linkedin.com/qualify. Terms and conditions apply.
So, yeah, this is an intervention. We're pretty concerned about your yawning.
Yeah, you yawned at the bachelor party, dude.
You fell asleep during that meteor shower.
Quit yawning through life. Come experience true awe and wonder at Flyover, the immersive flying theater experience across from Park MGM on the Strip, where you'll soar through the world's most epic places, because life should be filled with more awe and less yawns.
3, 4. Don't feel right, but take me. If I forgot, then make me. Don't feel right, but take me. If I forgot, then make me. Sit at the bar, fill myself up when I wanna call you, drinking this wine. I just don't care about that. How can I get my home? Do you wanna take me 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 home? Up the stairs, you're bringing my face, you're thinking about the sex. Get ready for bed, next to my ex. Do you wanna take me home? Do you wanna take me home? Do you wanna take me home? Do you wanna take me home?
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're on the cliffs of La Jolla, California, the famed Torrey Pines venue, and it's our opening round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, right here in the booth, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Beamer, certainly set up for a stunner today at Torrey Pines South. What do you think these players face this week from the course?
They face a rude awakening. They haven't played too many golf courses yet this year, but they're going to run into Torrey Pines South, and you're going to figure out exactly how good a shape your golf game is in, because it's ruthless. And if you're not careful, you can go out there and shoot a big number in a hurry. It tests every facet of your game. This golf course is an absolute brute.
Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the 9th hole. And as we begin our coverage of this week's event, it's a good time to check in with Henny Koyak, because we've been hearing some word about a rivalry that's heating up between our featured player and Rose Zhang.
Rose Zhang is cool, calm, super talented. Our featured player better bring that and more if they're going to defeat her.
Cheers for that, Henny. Good intel there. I'll be interested to see how they handle Rose Zhang today. Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Looking like left to right putt on this one.
And there it is. As we make the turn, Rich, our featured player is out in front.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. It forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
That's our best price ever on unlimited welcome. Visit your local Vegas Verizon store today. $20 monthly promo credits apply to return to
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Sitting at -1.
Additional terms and conditions apply.
So, this is an intervention. We're pretty concerned.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
You yawned at the bachelor party, dude.
You fell asleep during that meteor shower.
Quit.
I thought that one was going in.
Come experience true awe and wonder at Flyover, the immersive flying theater experience across from Park MGM on the Strip, where you'll
19 feet
soar
to the
through
cup.
the world's most
The
epic
all-important
places,
passage
because life
here.
should be filled with more awe and less yawn.
This one looks to be a big bender. It was a little bit too much power.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard, and he continues to share top spot alongside Rosang. The 11th at Torrey Pines South plays downhill, but it's still a long par 3.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Went down. This putt for par here. And take a look at the standings before we move over to the next, and it is Corey Connors leading this one. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
Can you hear me now?
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
Can you hear me?
Give me this one. Ample room out to the right.
Well, that one just had a bit too much pace on it. .12 feet to the cup coming up.
Rose is watching on nervously down here, guys. It's this putt, and she'll trail.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, it's really tough to see, but it's going to be straight and then just switch left. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Just missing the birdie there.
No, bitch.
Just a short putt remaining here. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
Even for the day.
And it's going in another bunker.
That's the way to get out of a fairway bunker. Catch ball and let it fly.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And now this for a share of the lead. And there that keeps a good round going.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee, great recovery.
Over to 14 we go, a par 4.
And a really good par 4 once again. Dogleg from right to left. Those bunkers on the left, you don't want any part of them. And from there, the difficulty is judging the distance with your second shot. This is an infinite edge look from the fairway. So when it pins in the back section of this green, it's nearly impossible to judge the distance. This is a wonderful, wonderful design.
And he's safely on the green. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet.
Started this one on a pretty good line. This is tracking. Yes! What a putt! And it's a one-stroke par for our leader over the field.
Can you hear me now? Do I sound better? Would it make it better if you heard me make macaroni cheese noise?
That's a nice way to start this tournament, opening up with the first round lead.
Absolutely it is. You always want to see your name up on top of that leaderboard, no matter which round you're in. After the first round, though, so far, so good.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
You know what? I'll take a ball. I did not know Bridgestone made fucking golf balls.
UK Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back in beautiful La Jolla, California for the second round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. Luke Elvey and Rich Beam, as always, with you. And we have our leader sitting at 3 under as our coverage gets underway on 2K Sports. Now to the 6th hole.
Can y'all hear me better? Testing, testing.
slow down.
He's setting up for his second shot.
He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace.
Always got to give it a bit extra out the rough.
Sitting at 2 under.
That
one almost went in the hole. Now to Roseng. 4 strokes off the lead. Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. 13 feet to the cup. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Pretty sure a little movement to the right in this putt.
It's tracking. And it's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Takes some pride in that one. He finds himself at the top of the leaderboard. Here we are at the par 4 7th hole.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly. Also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score. That dog will hunt.
Sitting at 3 under par.
That was a beauty. For this one, for back-to-back birdies.
This putt is from long distance. Seven feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
And that will take him now to 4 under the card. We've arrived now at the par 3/8.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
That's inside the house of opportunity.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
This putt is of 9 feet.
Not enough. What the fuck?
Putting for a par here. Well hold. Let's move on. He's currently sitting in first place. Ooh, bold play here. Going with the chief off the tee.
Look, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
That's not the shot he was hoping for. Second shot here on the 9th. This one's got to pump the brakes. Oh, I thought that one was going to jump into the first cut, but it stayed on the short grass. Good outcome.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
And let's catch up now with Rose Zhang. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Uh-oh. There could be trouble ahead. The rival is coming.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position to be in.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Going in the bunker.
Well, she was a popular star in the amateur ranks, a college star as well, but she's quickly become a star in the women's game, hasn't she? Rose Zhang continues to shine out here on tour.
Making the transition from great amateur player to winning on the LPGA Tour, it's not. She makes it look seamless, which is absolutely not the case. And very few in the game are actually able to do that. And I think if you look in the history of it, only the greats are able to make that transition from amateur game to professional game and not be bothered by it at all. And she looks to be one of those players. I'm looking forward to seeing how her career progresses. She's going to be one of the greats.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Yeah, this one just swerving the green to the right-hand side.
The second shot here. Currently leading by 2. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This would be a great par putt if he can make this. Leading by a couple after that hole. And through 36 holes, this player continues to shine out there in top spot.
And I got to say, it's a nice place to be, but if you look at the chasing pack, Luke, it is full of superstars. It is going to be interesting the next couple of rounds.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
'69.
Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. And what a stunning setting we have for the third round of the Farmers Insurance Open right here in La Jolla, California and Torrey Pines. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here and my mate Rich Beam in the booth beside me. We're thrilled to have you with us on 2K Sports today. And Rich, our featured player's been playing beautifully for the first 36 holes out there in front.
Well, this is where everything starts to get a little bit real for these players now, isn't it? 36-hole lead, you're sitting on that lead with just 36 to go, and you're the hunted? This is going to be fun.
That's not the one he wanted.
Stop.
Well, the putt is going to be coming out of the bag, but it's still going to be a long way from the hole. A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is looking like a 39-footer.
This looks pretty tiny, this. Looks to have some good speed about it, too.
Oh, you rotten thing.
And Rich, he's doing a lovely job out there, taking care of business.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. It forces the other players to come and catch you. I like their position.
That one just a bit too far offline. Currently -5. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, that was picked cleanly. This one's got plenty of leg.
That one I don't want it to have
Sitting
leg.
up here with a very long putt.
Starts off looking good.
This is on the tracks. Get in some. Yes, sir. And it's time to recap that play.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-stroke buffer for our leader. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
And not a big target either. You got deep bunkers both left and right. You got a shelf up there top left. This is just a strong, difficult, lovely, if you like, par 3.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
Well, this one's going to go uphill and to the left.
God damn it, I didn't hit
and
it hard
that's
enough.
Be a pretty good outcome, that one, in the circle of friendship. This part of about 6 feet coming up. And that moves them to -6 for the tournament. The 12th hole is a par 4.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific.
If you do find the fairway, though, you got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
That's right out of the copybook. Exquisite.
He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. So as that round comes to a close, it's a lovely position this player holds in top spot, Rich.
Always good to be out in first place. That means you can afford to make a mistake tomorrow, but you don't want to make too many of them with the chasing back lurking behind.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Well, it's that gorgeous meeting of surf and turf here at La Jolla, California. The final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is on now. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. And as we begin today's coverage, our featured player is checking 7 under par as we get underway. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Tell you, where he drove this, that's where some players are dreaming of pitching out to.
Well struck. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Birdie just slides by. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Our featured player leads by 5 strokes as we head to the next hole. Taking aim from around 190 yards here.
Yeah, his golf ball is sailing right of this one.
Oh, what a shot by our leader. This putt from around 18 feet. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You gotta love a downhill left-righter.
putt drops, now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
A nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? How close was that to going down? Right on 10 feet, a good one to make. That's disappointing. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Our current leader is enjoying a two-stroke lead. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's two distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Outstanding approach shot. Putting for birdie. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This putt looks like it's breaking right to left.
How good was that putt? And that takes him to 6 under. He'll like to look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5.
Say this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk-reward par 5s on the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
All right, bold. I like this play.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
If he can hold this, he'll win the tournament. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is so long, I don't even have words for it. It's just long.
Sadly. Ooh, wouldn't it be nice to chip this in and win the tournament? Don't sweat that last opportunity. This is another one to knock it in and win the tournament. And he's down there
You got a read?
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left to righter.
Well, there you have it. There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion, and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a victory on this South golf course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.
And as we take a look at our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to Henny for bringing us all the magic from the course today.
Luke, if the golf wasn't good, the weather was great. It was absolutely a pleasure to be able to join yourself and Rich and be out here on the golf course watching all the action and all these incredible rivalries.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.